I'm fully funded by my audience.
Like me or just streamers in general, chat is God.
Please, Daddy Eddie, unban me from Kick.
Not on a lot of platforms. He's going to be a convicted criminal. A lot of platforms won't have him back on.
You're not going to get unbanned on Kick.
I'm being a victim saying there's worse people than me, but it's literally just the facts. If I did the things my other ex-friends and colleagues in the IRL streaming world had done.
Whole bunch of dead people. Oh, look at this guy. Full can of Kieran.
Johnny Somali is desperate to get back into IRL streaming. You might be wondering and not believe this, but this is actually the fact. Johnny Somali is desperate about all the IRL and streaming platforms. Since Johnny Somali is now a criminal in South Korea and all the crimes against him have already been proven, is it even possible that he can come back to IRL streaming or not? There are some massive chances here which confirm that Johnny Somali is desperate to return to IRL because he is out of money. We also got another big update. Another Johnny Somali version has now appeared in Japan and disrespected Japanese culture once again. What's actually going on in Asia? Let's keep watching until the end. So, there are several reasons why Johnny Somali actually wants to get back into IRL streaming. The main reason is that he is out of money. As you know, right now, Johnny Somali is totally broke and just covering his legal fees with Hank U's money.
He's ran out of money. He's using Hank's money to keep paying for his own attorney. And this is only going to prolong the entire trial process.
Not only that, but even when Hank Yu was asked about all of this, Hank himself said that he gave Johnny Somali almost $20,000.
How much have you personally spent thus far?
Including
legal fee, everything.
Close to it.
Close to $20,000.
Hank has also said multiple times that even his own family doesn't support him anymore because he's spending so much money on Johnny Somali for no reason.
I risk my family not paying my tuition to help Johnny.
His mom hates me. Your mom hates me, right?
Yeah.
So if someday Johnny Somali and Hank Yu get into a quarrel, maybe Hank could kick Johnny Somali out of his house.
If Hanky Poo gets in trouble, because if Hanky Poo gets in trouble, he's kicked out of house and home.
But until now, that hasn't happened. That's why Johnny Somali might be thinking that if he wants to escape from South Korea and survive, he needs to get back into IRL streaming again. As you know, Johnny Somali even asked another platform, Party.com, to give him $10,000, while they only wanted to give him $3,000 to $4,000.
Like 2-3K, right? And I told them I need 10. That's what I said. Straight up, I told them I need 10. Bro, if I go live on Party, wallahi, and I'm live, you guys see me going crazy like I used to in Korea and Japan or wherever.
But when Party gave him a chance to do IRL again, what did Johnny Somali do? He once again started nuisance and disgusting streams, which repeatedly ruined the reputation of Party.com. Since it's not a well-known site like Kick, this became an even bigger problem. At one point, just look at what Johnny did.
Okay. Whoa! Ooh.
Look, did Party.com really give him another chance to do this kind of stream? Streams that are totally disgusting and even turned Party.com into a joke platform in front of others. That's why Party.com didn't give Johnny Somali a single penny.
How much money do you get on Party per stream if you go 8 hours?
How much money has Party paid you?
I'm a YouTuber!
You said Party paid you $0. Has Party paid you $0?
Zero.
And honestly, he deserved that, because as you know, Johnny Somali is so shady. The same Kick platform that gave him his infamous fame, when he got banned for his ridiculous behavior, what did he do? He went on to disrespect the Kick CEO and the whole community multiple times.
You have to do you guys, you literally have to do a humiliation ritual to hang out with these streamers, to be with them. A humiliation ritual. What is that? Not Hollywood satanic shit? I'm sorry, guys. I hate Sneeko, but I go to Rumble with Sneeko before I do that shit. I'm not doing this demonic Harvey Weinstein. If you want to stream with me, we need to put a finger. Remember when Sly came, put a finger in a sampan?
I'm just helping you right now.
Okay. Please, Daddy Eddie, unban me from Kick. I will behave. I apologize for all my wrong behavior, and I will suck Santa Maria's from the back.
Even one of the biggest names on Kick, Ice Poseidon, said Johnny Somali will never be unbanned on Kick.
You're not going to get unbanned on Kick. He's absolutely retarded.
After that, Johnny Somali even started exposing Kick.com, claiming the platform earns money only from gambling, and that creators don't actually make any real money from content.
It's not profitable. All the profit comes from Stake.com, the gambling company. So I don't know if Kick is just a write-off. I feel like he's not into streaming for the money. I feel like Eddie might actually have a passion. He's talked about it. He has a passion for live streaming. He was a fan of this IRL streaming stuff for years.
So that actually proves Johnny Somali's desperation to come back into IRL streaming. He really wants to return, but no one is accepting him because of his reckless behavior. Even legal experts have said that in the future, no streaming platform will ever give him another chance to come back to IRL streaming.
Not on a lot of platforms. He's going to be a convicted criminal. A lot of platforms won't have him back on. So maybe on a small platform, a know-nothing platform, like he was streaming on Party, which, nobody knows about that platform. Sure, whatever.
So yeah, as legal experts said, Johnny Somali is basically the kind of man nobody wants to take the risk of bringing back onto their platform. And another thing is, Johnny Somali has tried to play the victim card multiple times, saying that all platforms treat him differently. He complains that other streamers do shady streams and get millions of views, but when he does it, he can't.
I'm being a victim saying there's worse people than me, but it's literally just the facts. If I did the things my other ex-friends and colleagues in the IRL streaming world had done, it would be 50 to 100 million views.
But he will actually never admit his mistakes because he doesn't confront himself about what he did that was shady. According to him, he can't make any kind of mistake. Whatever he did was just to be a part of his chat. Whatever his chat told him to do, he did it. In his mind, that means he wasn't committing any crime himself.
I'm fully funded by my audience. When you're a live streamer, you're always trying to, I'm always trying to make my chat go fast. I'm always trying to get the donations flowing.
If you don't have a chat, you don't have an audience. A lot of IRL streamers like me, or just streamers in general, chat is God.
So according to Johnny Somali, his chat is his god, but that's not an excuse to be innocent. IRL is a platform, but any streamer should take responsibility for whether what they are doing is legal or illegal. Johnny Somali never cared about that. He had no consideration for others and acted like a criminal, so his excuse is something nobody will ever buy. And now, people are starting to follow in his footsteps. Recently, another version of Johnny Somali showed up in Japan, disrespecting Japanese culture, and the Japanese people are literally surrounding him right now.
Alright, so it looks like there's a cemetery here with a whole bunch of dead people. Alright, look at this guy. Full can of Kieran.
Cheese, go on.
Can you just imagine how shameless this is? Today they're doing this kind of stream, and tomorrow they might go even further, just like Johnny Somali, and start spreading this type of content even more. It's definitely possible. So if the authorities don't stop them, and if the Japanese people keep taking them lightly, then in the future Japan could be considered a very bad culture. Not only that, but the culture of Japan, South Korea, and all of Asia could end up ruined. That's why people from all sides should take action on this and treat it seriously. So later we found out that he is from Australia and his name is Lockie Jones, but he's not very popular, and it's clear that this kind of influencer did this type of stream just to go viral by copying Johnny Somali. That's why Japanese people should definitely be concerned, and the authorities should also step in to stop this kind of shady streaming. So guys, what do you think about that? And as you see in this video, do you think Johnny Somali will ever come back to IRL streaming again, or is his IRL career permanently finished? What do you think? Let me know.